Nordic Delighters! I'm standing here in my mom's kitchen in Sweden actually. So say hi, welcome to my mom, Kerstin.
Thank you. Hi.
So why I'm in Sweden was because of some health issues for my mom, but she's on the mend and recovering well. So I thought, why not take the opportunity while I'm here in Sweden to cook and bake some of my favorites when I was growing up. And the big part of baking was my mom. She loves to bake. So today we're going to do her famous apple tart that we actually is a bestseller in our cafe in Bali, Cafe Smargas. So we're going to do it here today in her kitchen, back to the roots. So follow me, click like, subscribe. I'm going to do some other classic Swedish dishes and cooking while I'm here in Sweden. So let's start. Apple tart. What is that? What do we have here today, Mom? It's a quite simple recipe. It's with flour, butter, oatmeal, cinnamon, sugar, egg. Basically that. So, what do we start with? So you have actually cut up some butter in a bowl. We're going to mix that with some sugar. And that, so basically we're going to do an apple tart base. And we're going to apply the apples on top and bake that in the oven. It's going to be super yum. And especially this time of year, it's actually March, middle of March, but it's super cold still. For me, being used to Bali temperature, this is kind of torture. So you need something hearty and something warm to lift your spirit at the moment, I must say. Anyway, a dessert is always nice. So Mom, när började du baka då?
Ja, det gjorde jag i tonåren.
So Mom was a teenager when she started to bake.
Yes.
Så vad var din favorit? Vad gillar du baka?
Chokladbollar.
Very typical Swedish recipe. Chocolate cacao balls. You say that? Balls? And that mainly, we like to use oatmeal in Sweden. We're kind of semi-healthy that way, even in sweets. And also you were very, I remember growing up that you always did a lot of shortbreads, biscuits, kakor.
Mm.
So I'm going to do my twist on the legendary 7 sorters kakor, 7 different cookies. So that's going to be my tribute to the legendary woman that just passed away that contributed to the Swedish people actually baking more. So that's coming up in another series, but today we're doing the apple tart. And apple is a staple snack, mellanmål, we all know that one. And also for, we use a lot of, vad kallar man det? Äppelmos. Just the, I lost the word in English, doesn't matter. But this is your favorite apple. You like the green. This is like a Granny Smith. A little more fast form. Yeah, has a little bit more acid freshness to it, and it holds better when you bake it. Doesn't get so mushy. So my mom says here that I should tell everybody that when she was in Bali many years ago, she actually helped out to teach our staff at the cafe to do the cinnamon buns and this apple tart. So that became very popular, of course. And the key to anything good baked is, of course, using the real products, real butter and good sugar and all that things. So that's one mix, and into this we're actually going to add 1 egg. And for you that want to know how to bake this very secret recipe of apple tart, I might be allowed to post a link in the description if you want to get the recipe yourself and try it out. Shall we start with the other mix? So what we're doing here, we're actually doing 2 mixes. So we're doing sugar, butter and egg in one, and the other one we're going to actually apply the oatmeal the flour and the baking powder. Så ska vi se här då. Vetemjöl är 2 deciliter. So in Sweden we actually use the metrics, so this is, it's not cups. But if someone really wants the recipe and know it in cups, I can convert it for you guys. Just let me know. And the same amount of flour. Vetemjöl.
I think it's ready now.
Okej. Vad ska vi göra med den där då, mamma? Ska du lägga till ägg då?
Yes.
So now we can add the egg. We can show the camera what it looks like. The paste. I'm going to move this a bit. So you can show the camera. We can visa kameran so it looks like a bit of a mush. Så det är ett ägg, 1 egg in that. Vaniljsocker ska vi ha i. We can have, it doesn't say, but we can have some vanilla. Do we have a little bit of vanilla flavor to it? Jag tar ett kryddmått.
Ja, för det blir ganska så.
Putting in some Swedish secret tips in there. 1 tesked bakpulver. That's a teaspoon. Baking powder. And I can use the exquisite little wooden spoon and fork from Nordic Delights. If you want to know more what the merchandise, the homeware products I have in my own brand, I will post a link below and you can look for yourself. That is affordable, functional, and the Scandinavian design to it for things you might want and need in the kitchen. So we have 2 batches here now. So the next step is actually to, Mama, do you want me to peel the apples, or ska vi ha skalet på?
Nej.
Nej. So we're gonna peel these. We're gonna use 2 or 3 apples.
2.
So 2 äpplen, 2 apples. We're gonna peel them and then we're gonna cut them quite thin, yeah? Inte så tjock. Tunt eller tjock? Thinly. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, so we are back and I just decided last minute to do a little bit twist to this classic recipe of my mom. I'm actually I'm toasting some almond flakes that we're gonna put on top before it goes into the oven, and I'm also gonna add some almond paste to it before it goes into the oven. I think that could be a really nice addition to it. This, my own little twist to it. So we have 2 batches. This is the sugar, eggs and butter, and this is the oatmeal, flour and baking powder. So these 2 can go together now. And my mom is just coming in here with the peeled and thinly sliced apple. So Mom, this is just to combine this. I need to keep track on this. I don't want them to burn. Just put that off. So you can combine that, and what we're actually going to do is, when that just combines well together, that goes into the bottom there. And after that we're actually going to lay apples around in a nice order. And on top of that, I'm going to put some of this almond paste, mandelmassa on top. And to finish it up, we're going to have sprinkle some sugar and some cinnamon and the toasted almond flakes. That's it. That's it, Mama. We did it. I have not been able to work out at all in this cold weather in Sweden, so this is one of the workouts. I think this is enough, or do we? Ska vi göra mer? Huh?
A little more.
Okay.
Yes, it's enough now.
Okej. Kör vi ner det här då. Och so either you use your hands, depending on what you feel about that, or just use a spatula to press it down on the inform. Så då. Kan sätta upp den här så det blir lite lättare. Can do that. I'll put this away. This is what the handwritten recipe looks like. Did you come up with this idea of the apple tart, or did you find it somewhere? Hur hittade du det här receptet? Är det ditt eget eller?
In a paper.
In a magazine or?
Yeah, in a magazine. Many years ago.
Hur gammalt är det här receptet då? How old is this recipe? 20 år.
Yes.
Still going strong. It's really nice recipe. So it's not more difficult than this. So we already preheated the oven, and that's 200 degrees Celsius. That's around 420 Fahrenheit, I think. So what I'm going to do now from this oven case that I bought, I'm just going to see if I can do this before we put on the apples. Yeah, you can do that because it's not a professional commercial kitchen. Home edition. So fika culture, fika is a very strong tradition, and fika is not just a coffee break or something. Fika is to connect with people, have a little chat, and eat something nice with it. Something yummy, either kind of a biscuit or a dessert or even a sandwich. Eller hur mamma? Fika
Yes.
är det viktigt.
Yes.
11 kaffe.
11 kaffe varje dag.
Old generation is very important to have that kind of mid-morning coffee at 11. Strong tradition. I don't mind it. So, ska vi put on some apples onto this? Ska jag gå åt andra hållet då? Om du går dit?
Ja, det vet jag inte.
You see how well measured this apple slice are?
Men de ska liksom ligga ner.
Ah, you see, you get reprimanded from your mom even if you're 54. Doesn't matter the age, kids at home.
Kolla, de är inte... Nej, jag gör det.
Okay, let's take a break, Mom. Okay, people, so this is what we actually ended up with. Looks yummy, eh?
Yes.
It smells amazing here in the kitchen. So that wasn't too hard, right? If you would like the recipe, click the link below, write a comment, and follow me, subscribe, and like. I'm coming up with more baking stuff, classic Swedish cakes and biscuits and stuff. But now we're gonna try this, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Jo.
Classic old dessert plates. Ooh, fresh from the oven. Look at that. So what I did, I whipped up some vanilla custard, but whipped cream or vanilla ice cream would be perfect as well. So go ahead, you take that one.
Thank you.
All right, verdict, Mom. Try. You're gonna have some
Sure.
custard to that. Right. Breaking it up a bit. It's so fresh. All right.
All right. I'm trying.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da.
What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah. Nej, Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon treat. Smaklig måltid. Hej då!
Amazing. Bye bye. See you.